Guys, a lot of you are asking official more update about the Senegal election crisis. Please, you need to watch this video till end. These are some updates that we have gathered about the Senegal election crisis, and every African need to watch this video. Every African need to share this video. Wherever you find yourself today, Africa is your home. And when it comes to democracy, Senegal was known to be one of the best African countries in practicing democracy. But today, their selfish leader want to turn everything ups and down. Guys, you need to watch this video till end. Guys, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and be part of the family. And guys, this is our Facebook page. That is where you can get our WhatsApp number to send any message that you have, any question that you want to ask Official Cracker. If you follow the Facebook page, you are going to get our number there. Give us a message and we are going to get back to you. Guys, note it is for only WhatsApp messages. If you call, no one is going to pick. And now let's move on to the main reason why we are here today. For some days now, there are a lot of election crises going on in Senegal. Just that the president of Senegal, who is Macky Sall, don't want to leave the presidential seat so that they can do election and another person will come. This man has ruled for 2 terms, and in Senegal constitution, if you go for 2 terms, you need to drop down so that they will do election, and if anyone wins, the person becomes the president. When Macky Sall became the president of Senegal, the presidential term in office, the time to be in office was 5 years. Macky Sall decided to jump it to 7 years so that he can be in office for a very long time. All this while, the citizens were quiet, those who were talking. But now that it is time for them to vote on the 25th of February 2024 to elect another president, Macky Sall is saying he has postponed the election because he wants to still rule Senegal as president. He is saying that he has postponed the election, and this is the first time it is happening in the history of Senegal. A lot of citizens are very angry about this thing, and during the weekends when they were protesting, 3 of them loses their lives. May their gentle souls rest in peace, and rest in peace to all gone souls, because the police are using tear gas against these citizens who are protesting for their own right. And it is not that Macky Sall, you have done something great in Senegal, that is why you still want to continue. You have done nothing in all this while you have been in office. You continue to think of your own personal interests like the way some African leaders are doing. In fact, some African leaders don't think of the development of the African youth. They are interested in their own self. Guys, it is high time we help Senegal to share what is going on in the country so that this man can get down, so that they will elect another person in Senegal. Guys, let's go and watch the video. When we are back, we will give you the rest of the update. So stay tuned.
Senegal, once known as West Africa's bastion of democracy, Senegal's reputation is now under threat. Last week, we told you how the upcoming presidential election had been postponed. It was supposed to take place on February 25th. But with less than 3 weeks to go, President Macky Sall postponed it. It has been pushed to December now, meaning Sall won't give up power for at least a few more months. And this has led to mounting anger in Senegal. That anger erupted over the weekend.
If we are here, it's because of President Macky Sall, who dared to touch our constitution. People are saying Senegal is experiencing a coup d'etat. It's the first time it's happened, and it's under President Macky Sall. He's the first president to stage a coup d'etat here at Haim.
People started taking to the streets on Friday and they began clashing with the police. These were the scenes in the capital, Dakar. Protesters pelting stones, the police responding with tear gas. The demonstrators were undeterred though. They marched towards the security forces, proudly brandished Senegal's flag, and they kept chanting. They're chanting, Macky Sall is a dictator. These protests took place throughout the weekend in the capital Dakar and other cities. At least 3 people have died in the violence, but it shows no sign of dying down.
We are ready to give our lives so that the people can be freed, so that Senegal can rid itself of Macky Sall.
The situation in Senegal has sent alarm bells ringing around the world. The United Nations has weighed in, asking all stakeholders to follow the country's constitution. The West African regional bloc, ECOWAS, has spoken too, asking Senegal to quote-unquote urgently restore the electoral calendar. ECOWAS head and Nigerian President Bola Tinubu was set to meet Senegal's leader today, but that meeting was abruptly called off. There's a lot at stake for the region. It has seen a string of coups in recent years, and Senegal was supposed to be the exception. It's West Africa's shining light of democracy, the most stable country in the region. So Macky Sall's decision to postpone the election has sent shockwaves across the region. Sall, however, is defiant. He says he has done only what was necessary.
You are right that West Africa is currently in an extremely difficult time, and it's not a time that I should finish my term and reinvent myself in a new career as a dictator or non-democrat. That's a picture they are painting, but it doesn't correspond to my profile or my personality, and that doesn't correspond to reality.
That's what Macky Sall said in his first interview after the election delay was announced. But his record doesn't really hold up. 2 of Senegal's major opposition leaders have already been barred from the election. Popular youth leader called Ousmane Sonko, who's in prison, and Karim Wade, the son of a former president, both barred from the polls. But it seems that wasn't enough. Macky Sall then postponed the election. He said there were still electoral issues with the list of presidential candidates. Some 20 candidates had qualified for the February election, and they're not pleased with the delay. About 12 of them have come together. They're uniting against Macky Sall and challenging the election delay in court.
Those 12 and 13th of us, what we've decided is this. This is not about a political party. We decided to take away any colors from our parties. There's only one color. It's Senegal. We have one goal now. It's to make sure that President Macky Sall does not conduct his 3rd mandate, and we go towards the election.
One challenge was lodged on Friday, another appeal was scheduled for today, all against the election delay. A decision is expected this week, but will Macky Sall obey the court verdict? He refuses to say. Senegal is on the edge, with people waiting to see if their cherished democracy will remain or if Senegal will become the next African dictatorship.
Yeah guys, I hope you have seen the video. A lot of institutions are calling on this man that he should allow them to do the election on the 25th of February 2024, but this man is not allowing. Even a meeting that he was having with Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, the meeting was called off. So you know that this man is doing things the way he wants. And guys, today's video was sponsored by Top Connect. Top Connect's application that allows you to send money back to Africa without paying any sending fee. Guys, you don't want this. What do you want? Go to Google Play or App Store, download Top Connect, register and start sending money to your loved ones in Africa. If you have bank accounts in Africa, you can use Top Connect to send money direct to your African bank account. If you also want to send money through mobile money, through cash pickups, Top Connect allows you to do all these things. And guys, their rates are something else. Until we meet again in the next video, please stay safe and stay blessed. Peace out.